Hey guys, P. Vic here. Hopefully by now you've seen the first part of our Youth on Fire talk show. This is going to be part 2. Just kind of commemorating a little bit over 15 years in youth ministry. And we had such a wonderful time working with so many young people throughout that time. A lot of talent, from dancing to singing, acting. And in this part here, you're going to see some parts where I've interviewed 2 youth pastors locally from Orlando. Also, you see our dance team, Godly Styles. Our breakdancing team, Beat Street. Also, you're going to get the chance to witness one of our comedy skits called What If Hollywood Gangsters Ran a Church? Well, hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoyed messing around with these young people and making things happen. Have a wonderful day.
Welcome to the Youth on Fire Talkshow!
Got a show for you, got a show for you, you gon' find her, you gon' find her. Got a show for you, got a show for you,
Los jóvenes en juego traen lo bueno, algo diferente para este milenio, así que oye bien, presta atención, mira cómo alcanzamos a esta generación. Yo,
you gon' find her, you gon' find her. Got a show for you, got a show for you, you gon' find her, you gon' find her. Got a show for you, got a show for you,
you gon' buy, got a show for you. Hey yo, listen up close and gather up the crew, be a part of this holy ministry. It's a place on Friday nights where you gotta be.
gon' find her, you gon' find her. Got a show for you, got a show for you, you gon' find her, you gon' find her. Got a show for you, got a show for you.
Show, and we wanted to do a little bit of everything. You know, last year we had started off with something called Youth on Fire Reloaded, and that was our last production that we put together. Amen. And I believe that was a prelude to what God was going to be doing through the talk show. So tonight we're going to move on, letting you know that this vision is something the Lord has placed in our hearts as a youth group. Take multimedia to another level, and all that to glorify Jesus Christ. And then we want to attract a young crowd. We want to win our generation for Jesus Christ. Can you say amen? Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the talk show. I guess you are, by the way you guys are laughing and clapping and all that good stuff. Don't feel free, kick back, relax.
calling upon these young men and women of God that decide and give their life, that they step up to that level and say, God, I want to minister to young people. Amen? And tonight we're going to be meeting some. I'm going to let the commentator introduce them.
Tonight we're going to start out with Pastor Ellie Bonilla, Pastor Mike Gonzalez.
I know you guys are doing great things, you know, in your church. We're talking about Iglesia Bethel, amen, and CCR. And I feel like you guys. I feel young with these young people, amen? These young people make you feel young. We want to know, what does the youth ministry do to you guys?
What does it do for us? Praise God, it draws us closer to God. Takes us out of our comfort zone. There's a whole list of things it does, but I think above all, it's important. You know, I consider it a privilege and an honor that God has chosen us. And it's funny you're talking about being chosen, because the Bible says that many are called, but few are chosen. And my definition of a chosen person is someone who simply walks in the calling God has placed in your life. And I think that's the difference that makes it. I think us as youth pastors, we're trying to explode the talent and the calling that God has and bring it from a calling to a chosen generation. I believe that, you know, everyone here present today has that potential to become that chosen person.
You know, you just mentioned the word, you know, calling, and it's something that is pretty big in our lives. We have to recognize our calling. I'll throw that past the mic then. You know, when did you receive your calling?
I was in a situation, or I should say our church was in a situation where we were doing a transition, and I was the interim youth pastor, just being a band-aid. And I went to the throne room of God and said, God, are you doing something new in my ministry? Previously, before being in youth ministry, I was in children's ministry. Thought I would never leave children's ministry. However, God decided to let me know that when He calls you to be a pastor, He calls you to be a pastor, not a youth pastor, not a children's pastor, but a pastor. Someone who feeds His sheep. And that's when I received my calling for the youth.
Wow, that's awesome. Amen.
As a youth pastor, there's nothing better than seeing a growth in a young person. A lot of people like to see a change, a dramatic change. You know, I was raised in the church. You know, I'm the third generation of pastors. You know, I don't have a story where I was out drinking. I never drank. I never smoked, and I was never in that worldly setting. So I can't come up here and preach, you know, and tell, you know, God what God took me from. No, God's always kept me, you know. And I think a lot of times that we say, well, then you don't have a testimony, because, you know, you can't. And I don't know about you, but the ones that most impact life are the ones that have stuck it through the church, have made it through the religious walls, the religious barriers, and the ones that said, well, I want to know God not because my mom knows God, not because my dad knows God, but because I really want to have, you know, an experience with them.
This next comedy, we put it together. You won't believe it. We went to a Sweet 16, right? Oh no! If you know me, you know that I'm very like visual, and I can see what could be the guys in a Sweet 16, and I can say there's a skit right there. I can do something with this. Well, the theme for the Sweet 16, they had dressed up like kind of mafia looking. You know, they all had the tilted black hats and stuff, and the suits and the ties. And so I was like, I can do something with this. You know what I'm saying? Something funny. So I said, what if we had some like Hollywood gangsters from like the 50s, right? And they had a church. You know what I'm saying? Not the way we run church, of course. You know what I'm saying? Totally the opposite. How would it be if you had these gangsters from the 50s, the one with the little Tommy guns and all that? If they had to run a church, mafia style, how would that be?
right. What is
Please,
it, child?
my husband. Please, you gotta help me. He
want me
needs
to
to
do?
be saved. He needs to be saved.
All right, my child. I've known your family for years.
Thank you,
Don't
please.
worry. I handle it. Joey. Squiggy, come here. Find Maria's husband. Bring him to me tonight. Capiche?
Got it, boss. Yeah.
Capiche?
Yeah, boss. Yeah.
Go. Don't worry, honey. I handle it. My little cannoli.
Thank you.
Don't worry, honey. Take care of it.
Thank you.
My little cannoli. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Wake up, you punk. What? I gave you an offer, you didn't take it. So now, I'm gonna show you the consequences. Squiggy, Joey, take care of this louse. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time. Listen up, buddy. I told your wife you was gonna be saved. I'm gonna ask you one last time. Do you want Jesus in your heart? Yes or no?
No.
We gonna have to do what we don't wanna do.
I want Jesus,
Boss,
man.
he said
I
he
want
want
Jesus,
Jesus.
yo. I want Jesus, man.
I heard him. All right, my son. Take him to clean him up. I don't know.
You lucked out this time, boy.
Yo.
Alright, my people. We's about to collect the offering. The offering. Alright. Yeah. The offering. Alright.
And I gotta testify how I got this little toy. There's times when there's something called regression. You guys ever hear that? It's when you go back and become a kid again. Every once in a while it happens to me. Right? We went to a youth rally like a Saturday ago, and we took some of the young people over there, and we were like, let's go eat. So we went to Burger King, and I saw all the Star Wars stuff, right? And I was all excited, and I was like, man, they got the Star Wars little toys. So that night, you know, as as a youth pastor who was trying to teach his youth correctly, one of my young people was going to pay for me that night. You know what I'm saying? So Brother Tommy was going to treat me to Burger King that night, man. And Tommy was acting like the youth pastor, and I was acting like the little kid at that time. And I was like, look, Tommy, look. And this little guy happened to be just right on the counter, and I said, that's the one I want, man. That's Boba Fett from Star Wars. That's the one I want, right? And so, like, I'm all excited waiting in line, and we get to it, and I'm like, do you guys got any more, like, you know, those little action figures? And she's like, well, let me get the box out. She busts out the box, opens it up, and we're digging in there, and I'm like, I don't see this character. And I'm like, where is Boba Fett, you know? And then he's sitting right there on the cashier and on the register, and then I'm like, I told Tommy, man, if they don't have one, I'm gonna buy that one off of that lady. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll be that desperate. Remember Tommy's pain, so you know what I'm saying? I'll buy that right off of that lady. And I said to the miss, I says, ma'am, you don't happen to have any more of those, do you? Like a little kid, it was amazing. And she said, no, sir, we don't have any more, right? And I said, well, can I buy that one off of you, right? And she's like, I don't even know whose this is. It's just sitting there, and I'm like, does it belong to anybody? She said, no. I said, can I have it? And she said, sure, take it. So I believe God blessed me with this little Boba Fett action figure. Yeah! God knows the desires of our heart, man. All right, let's bring on the musical guest.
Now bringing to the stage the newest, the hottest hip-hop group representing the Potter's House, Cloud 9.
What we're gonna do is called red letters.
Yeah.
What does red symbolize when you hear red? Blood, right? Well, what is blood? Blood is a component of your body that distributes oxygen, and without it you can't live. So this song is called red letters. We know this in the Bible, there's red letters, and Jesus spoke. And what these red letters do is edify your spirit and make you live. So DJ, when you can, yeah. What are y'all ready? Stand up. Let's do this. Yeah. Come on. Praise the Lord. Yeah. What red letters smoking through my life, I feel like Lazarus. I shook sit on and my addictions to the cannabis. And like it's a king, through a dark and empty mind. Now I'm figuring out what gather they don't take a fine. Combine reality with just a little timeline. I climb up every mountain just to see the star shine. Day by day I pray that he will break and make me whole. I give up what I got and he blesses tenfold. My spirit is Abraham and my flesh is Isaac. I sacrifice myself and my human mindset. Cause I wanna know him and I wanna make him known. And hold red letters close. I said, look at my own. Red letters in my heart. Red letters in my soul. Red letters in my heart. Red letters in my soul. Living clever, living forever. Whatever you say, I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters cause I wanna live forever. Living clever, living forever. Whatever you say, I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. You won't wait until forever. As I'm looking through the four gospels with a Bible, I put my son staring at the word for survival. Spoken by your man who's blood dead on the ground. And all he said to me was so deep and profound. Through these letters, I learned how to live better. And through the rough weather, I know to keep my shelter. It happened many years ago. Flowing through my soul. Come on, I learned some basic things. And one of them is to stay away from sin. Love your neighbor as you love your soul. And if you truly love God, then you will die to your soul. And we can't forget to reap what you sow, y'all. Whether it's good or bad, you gon' get your latest, bro. I'm just following the Most High, G.O.D. Who daddy is speaking red letters over to me. Living clever, living forever. Whatever you say, I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. Cause I wanna live forever. Living clever, living forever. Whatever you say, I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. I stick to red letters. And with the breastplate of righteousness, sword of the spirit, I'm formed in the finest likeness in the highest gear. Shield of faith, you to my heart on the defensive. Right and relentless, always stays addressing the message of vida eterna. Be on my agenda. I siempre bendecido contender. Most lemons falls and will never remember. Christ lemons real, it ain't wrong to November. Yo, he keep my testimony from a man that's phony to a man that's holy.
pasó. Existe tanta gente en busca de Dios, pero no lo encuentran, no lo encuentran. Varias almas perdidas quiero que salven sus